Hello people, this is Sonali, the Melodramatic Bookworm. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Melodramatic Bookworm family. I'm here today to talk to you about the books that I'm currently reading, as well as quite a few channel updates. One of them is pretty heartbreaking for me, but I want to put it out there. I had to take this decision, and I wanted to let you all know about why I decided to do that particular update or make that particular update. Okay, I don't know English apparently. So now to the first part, to the books that I'm currently reading. What I usually do is to give you updates about what I'm currently reading, like mid-monthly updates. What I usually do is I do coffee talk videos in which I talk about the books that I'm currently reading, as well as any particular topics that I really want to talk about at any given point during the month. But I don't have coffee today, so I'm not calling this a coffee talk. First of all, the books that I am currently reading, there are 4 books that I'm currently reading, and there technically should have been more because the live show for Project Hail Mary is next Saturday and I still haven't gotten a start on it, but I will start it. Okay, so the first book that I am currently reading and which I had been vlogging before I started filming this video is Remnants of a Separation by Aanchal Malhotra. This is a non-fiction book in which Aanchal Malhotra revisits the past, the partition of India in specific, and she talks to people and to people related to the people who underwent this whole grating experience of displacement during the partition of India, and what they saw and how they went through it, their pain, their memories, their nostalgia and all of that through belongings, like all the things that they brought with them, the precious things that they thought would carry them over the line. That's encapsulated in this, and I am about 140 pages in, and yeah, there's been a long gap between my reading this book, but I'm now very determined. The reason why I was not reading, I was not getting the push to pick this book up was because there's so much pain in this book. I'm choking up, and I can't even imagine when I finish the book, the whole package of these experiences. I don't know what it's going to do to me. So yeah, this is the first book that I'm reading. The second one is a book that I started in September on a complete whim. It's on my TBR, yes, but I don't know why I picked it up. Oh, that reminds me, I'm reading 5 books actually. Okay, I'll tell you about it. The book that I completely picked up on a whim in September is Midnight Sun by Stephenie Meyer. Midnight Sun is a sort of telling of the Twilight series. I don't know how many books are included in that, but it tells the story from Edward's perspective. I'm about 32% in, and it's draggy and it's also creepy. I mean, I can understand that all-encompassing love, but when you are... I did like Twilight. It's not bad. Like, people diss on Twilight for some reason, but for some reason, I can see why. But I did enjoy it. But reading it from Edward's perspective is a little bit more... It's a little bit creepy. Anyway, so that's one. And then the one that I just remembered that I was also reading is Pride by Ibi Zoboi, which is a retelling of Pride and Prejudice, and I'm really liking it. I'm listening to it on Storytel, by the way, and Elizabeth Acevedo has narrated the story, which is why I jumped on the chance to start listening to this book. Okay, and it's great so far. I mean, this particular version of Lizzie, who's called Zuri, she's a bit of an a-hole. Like, Lizzie wasn't this big of a but Elizabeth Acevedo's narration is, like, as usual, chef's kiss. Amazing. I don't know what I feel on the whole about the story, but I'm getting along and I'm really liking it. So that's something, I guess. The fourth book that I'm reading is The Places I've Cried in Public by Holly Bourne. And I thought this book was going to make me cry, but it's making me angry. And right now, at this point, I cannot deal with that sort of anger, because the guy, Reese, over who this main character is pining and crying in public places where they had visited about, that guy is a big a-hole, and I just want to jump into the pages and slap him so hard I can't. Okay, you can see I'm getting so worked up about it. I got about 140 pages in before I was like, chuck it, I won't be able to go any further than this, and I just left it at that. I cannot deal with that character right now. And the main character is also very whiny. I mean, I understand that sorrow cannot be controlled, or grief cannot be controlled, but okay. And the last book, not last book, anyway, in this list, on my current reads list, is War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I just started it, like I'm only about 5 pages in, and I am going forward, slowly going forward. I'm listening to the audiobook as well, and I'm hoping that as we move forward, it will become even better. Fingers crossed. And I can't comment anything about this yet, so I think that's that. A quick reminder, if you'd like to buy any of the books mentioned in this video, then please use my Amazon affiliate links in the description box below. It would be of immense help to me. Okay, so those were the books that I am currently reading, and now on to the channel updates that I have for you all. So the first update that I have is about channel memberships. I think it was in March or April that I started channel memberships on my channel, in which you can become a channel member for a particular amount in exchange for exclusive video content. But over the months, things have gotten bad for me, health-wise, as well as in a couple of other ways. And right now, I'm not mentally in a place where I can move forward with that. Don't get me wrong, I love my channel members so much. They have stuck by me throughout these few months, and they are always so encouraging, but I don't think I can do channel memberships any further. Maybe once I cross 5,000 subscribers or 10,000 subscribers for that, which it's going to take some time, maybe then I'll go ahead and restart channel memberships. But right now, at this point in time at least, I don't think I will be able to do that. I can't tell you how much my heart's breaking to actually have to put it out there. It was a very tough decision to make, but I had to do it. There were a lot of changes that I did in between with encouragement from my channel members, but eventually I've discovered that I won't be able to manage that. The next update is the change in schedule. Over the past year or so, more than a year or so, I have been posting on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. But now onwards, I will be posting on Wednesdays and Saturdays. And from time to time, if I'm not able to get a video up on Saturday, a video will go up on Sunday. And occasionally, video here and there on a Monday also. If you like my videos, if you look forward to my videos, for which a big thank you and sending you lots of love, then make sure to keep this in mind, that Wednesdays and Saturdays, more often than not at 5 p.m. in the evening, you'll get a video from me. Third is that subscriber picks will now only be reading vlogs. The reason behind this is that I was actually thinking of scrapping subscriber picks, but I really want you to be able to have a say in what my reading throughout the month is. It might not always work out, but I really enjoy doing subscriber pick videos. But I also found that these subscriber picks, I do reading vlogs as well as book reviews, but they turn out a little bit repetitive throughout, because I've already spoken a lot about the book during the reading vlog, and to repeat it during the book review, it sort of feels repetitive. So that is another update. Subscriber picks will only be reading vlogs from now on, and which makes it easier for me as well and more entertaining for you. And now 3 updates in relation to content that I will be putting up. Very recently I asked you if you would like me to do a reading, reviewing and predicting the winner of the JCB prize this year as well. Last year I had done this video and I ended up predicting it correctly. So I'm really excited to read it now as well. If you'd like to go check the last year's video out, I'll leave the link here as well as in the description box below. I had fun predicting it because it was very obvious which one was going to win. So this year also I will be doing that, although I'm on a very tight schedule right now because there's not enough time, I feel like, but I will try my best. But I will definitely get it up in November before the winner is announced. The next update is that I will be doing a non-fiction November kind of thing. Last year I hosted a readathon. I hosted the non-fiction November edition of Drama Queenathon, the readathon that I usually host. It was not that big of a success, I feel like, but it went okay for me. But this year I won't be hosting any readathon. If you'd like to read along with me, you're very welcome to do it, but non-fiction November is going to be a thing, and I'm also hoping to do a vlog kind of thing for it. I don't know if that will be possible, but I am keeping my fingers crossed because I'm really excited to do it. The books I haven't decided yet. You will see the books in my November TBR, which will go up early November. My November TBR will go up on 3rd November, hopefully. And the last update is that I am planning to do a 24 or 48 hour readathon sometime. I don't know when I will do it. I will announce it and I'll probably hold sprints and all of that for it. But I really want to do one because there are quite a few books on my TBR that I can finish it like this. So a 24 or 48 hour readathon would be a great way for me to consume those stories as well as to get some books ticked off my TBR. It's no compulsion. You don't have to force yourself to read it. I think it's a way for me to enjoy my reading and to each their own. If you're interested, you're welcome. If you're not interested, it's okay. Watch me lose my mind over it. Okay, so those were the updates that I had for you, and you've seen the books that I am currently reading. Which of those books have you read? Which ones do you want to read? Which ones do you want to buy? Which ones do you want to add to your TBR? Which ones do you want to add to your wish list? And what do you think of these updates? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Another quick reminder, if you'd like to buy any of the books mentioned in this video, then please use my Amazon affiliate links in the description box below. It would be of immense help to me. If you like this video, please like it and share it to spread the word. And if you like my content and would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button to get notified as and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and add melodrama to your life.